in the conceptual schema, are just the requirements of these three cells. Well, let's see how we arrive to this conclusion. The four key classifications are in terms of the formality, verifiability, implicit or explicit, and the persistent or non-persistent. First, in terms of formality. In terms of formality, the requirements can be classified in terms not of the requirement itself, but the language in which the requirement is defined. Maybe an informal requirement if it is defined in a language which is not formal, like natural language. Or it can be a formal requirement if it is defined in a language that is formal, like logic. In between, we may find user stories. This will be important later on for Agile development. Also, structured natural language, or the UML OCL, which is very popular currently, or logic. Okay? We can classify the requirements in terms of the language in which it is defined. Second, verifiability. Verifiable, I understand here the formal definition. It says that, or the standard definition, that says that a requirement is verifiable if there is a person or a machine, then can check whether the software satisfies the requirement or not. And we have, it's not a binary classification because we have non-verifiable requirements, like, for instance, an ambiguous requirement. An ambiguous requirement, by definition, is not verifiable because it admits several interpretations. So exactly what should I verify? What should I look at the software? An example of verifiable requirement, functional requirement, would be an OCL constraint, because of course it's very formal, so it's not difficult at all to verify that the system meets or does not meet this constraint. And in between, you can find the partly ambiguous requirements. These are requirements that